These are monkey fist knots. So as you can see, as you can obviously tell what this is, you don't want to get smacked by one of these. This is a less than lethal Morningstar without the spikes, right? These are pretty cool. I have them next to this knife because I scored all of this stuff from, I think it's Davidson Defense. I reviewed these knives already. These are probably the best throwaway knives that you could ever get for this price, and still awesome. And I get emails from them once in a while, and they had these and they were like, I don't know, a few dollars. It was pretty cool. So I've always wanted to make my own, and I was going to make one that was long enough to wrap around my waist and be like a belt. And I was going to use magnetic balls in here so that, you know, it would magnetize and act like a belt type deal. Didn't get around to doing that yet because, I mean, I just need to sit down and learn how to knot these things. But I thought these were pretty cool for a few bucks. Add it to a keychain. They also work very well as a pocket holder. What do I mean by that? They hold stuff to your pocket. So here's my flashlight, right? As long as this is in my pocket, it becomes harder for me to lose my flashlight. I pull the flashlight out, use it. You know, if something pulls the flashlight out, it retains in my pocket much better. And hey, if something happens, the pocket knife, or not pocket knife, but the flashlight now becomes a handle. And even with a short monkey fist like this, you do not want to get hit in the kneecap with this. Anybody that was pursuing me is not pursuing me anymore after they get their kneecap smashed. Hit upside the head or in the temple. You don't want to get hit anywhere bony with one of these. A rib shot from one of these can be pretty painful. So the longer you make these, you can see I've made this one a little bit longer, the more potent of a swing you can get with one of these. I think they work pretty well on knives. Again, I have my knife, I pull it out, right? I can cut a box open or do something, and it's harder for me to lose my knife now because this is, you know, helping me retain it. And obviously knives are pretty lethal, so this side of the knife is less than lethal. I can get a good swing using this as a handle. You do not want to get cracked with one of these, especially if they're attached to a handle. All in all, for $3, I think it was a pretty sweet score. And I have this pretty much to illustrate how much easier to lengthen one of these. This one you definitely do not want to get smacked with, just because of how much momentum you can build up behind this thing with a good swing. So I could easily just get some more paracord and keep weaving on this, make it longer, connect two of them if I wanted to. I have my very own magnet bearings right here. These are what I was going to use to make my own, and I just saw these along the way, and I was like, yo, you know, $2-3, whatever they were, I can't exactly remember, why not? So I ordered a few of them, and here they are. I think they work really well, you know, with a flashlight too. If I need to hang this flashlight or hang it off of something, this gives me a counterweight. And again, it helps keep the flashlight in my pocket. And now this flashlight just became 10 times harder to lose. So pretty nifty little keychain things. And then obviously you can add to them or do whatever you want. Davidson Defense is a pretty cool website. They have uppers and all sorts of different stuff. And they give you money-saving options. They will sell you a kit that you can put together, or for X amount of monies more, they'll put the kit together for you. and for X amount of monies, more, they'll even test fire it for you. So I just like what they do, and the fact that they have stuff like this that, you know, they liquidate for just about nothing. I've never seen a knife like this, a full tang knife, sold for this cheap. So when I get something from them in my inbox, I definitely check it out. And I think these are a pretty cool little score, and obviously I've attached them to a bunch of my stuff. Why not have them? Again, I'm still going to make my own eventually one of these days when I have the patience to do this. But yeah, check them out. They're very useful. The concept of these is great. If you ever have to go to a foreign place and they have very strict laws, it is very easy to recreate a monkey's fist or a monkey paw, a monkey fist knot. They have a bunch of different names for it. I think they even call them a sailor's knot. You can effectively recreate this by just going to any hardware store, picking up a lock and attaching that padlock to, well, paracord or some kind of rope. You would be surprised at the damage that you can do with something like that. It's easy, it's cheap, it's very easy to source no matter where you're at. Just something to keep in mind. Anyway, have an awesome day. Hope you enjoyed. And I'm pretty sure these things are still on there for sale. Check out Davidson Defense. You'll recognize the site based off of the description that I just gave you. Pretty easy to find. And they do have some pretty cool stuff. Probably going to order some more of these. These are just cool to have around. It's nice to really have truly disposable things like this. I can stick this into a tree and forget about it. If it breaks, oh no, you know, I can use this thing to stake down a tent, whatever I want. Smash this with a hammer if I need to. Not only that, but it also came with a fire starter. These things are like $3-4 by themselves normally, and it works very well. This thing makes a lot of sparks off of the sawback of this thing, and it's not just a one-sided sawback. This thing actually works. On my video where I kind of reviewed this knife, I did saw into my table a little bit. These things definitely work, and these things definitely work. Attach one to your flashlight today, or, you know, maybe get one for the girlfriend to have in her purse if she doesn't want to carry around a knife and be a scary girlfriend. I don't know. Anyway, have an awesome day, everybody. Stay safe out there. Careful, because anytime now, those riots could start. Later.